just finished a podcast with Himanshu Buddh. I think some of you saw it on Instagram. I hope you did. But my life is sometimes a running race, and we are here now. Thank you for your patience. Okay, so with that note, interesting conversation today we are going to have. And the conversation is what? Can we be religious but not spiritual, or spiritual but not religious? With that note, and as usual, my request for running into this after one podcast and one Instagram. Sip Sachiv, Sip Aham, Sip Alak and Anand, Sip Chotwani, Ashwin, Atmanji and Atman Revati, Sip Atmanand, Bliko, Bliss and Deepatma, Sip uh, Gigi, Girish Anand, Harshal, Sip Kamalji, Krishna, Nemsom, Parvatiyama, Sip Premchandji, Rajanand, Renuka, Rutanu, Sip Sadanand, Prakash, Sagai, Samatma, Sanjay Bell, Sip Sarlanand, Siba, Siji, Sarojanand, Sip Siraj, Siri, Sita, Siva, Sip Soham, C. Nagesh. Welcome to the call. Sip Sukhi, Sip Sundar, Sip Vireshji, Yogini, Sip Aham Brahma. Welcome, my dear friends. As I told you, we just did a very nice podcast with Buddha. You know Buddha? If you have seen the serial of BK Modi, amazing serial. I don't know how many of you have seen it. It was an instrumental in my enlightenment journey because the acting was so beautiful. And so I was happy to do a podcast, but that is, you will see later. Now we are going to get into the subject. Sachit. Yes, Sachit.
Shiva. Guruji, we can be definitely religious without being spiritual, which we were actually. We never were on the spiritual path. We were religious only.
Yeah.
And once you are spiritual, you don't require to be religious anymore. It's not a mandate.
Okay. So you are saying we can be religious but not spiritual, and we can be spiritual but not religious. You're clear about
Not
both of
required.
this?
Not required, yeah.
But can we be or we cannot be?
We're clear. I'm very clear about it.
No. So a spiritual person does not have to be religious, right?
No.
Okay, good. Let me hear other people's opinions, whether this is
Because
what
he's
it
always
is.
in consciousness, so he understands the, body, mind, ego, very clearly. He's
Yeah,
always in Niti Tattvamasi.
but
Self-realization is already
many
there.
people think they are religious and they can be spiritual, and many people think they are spiritual and they can
No,
be
the
religious.
once if you're spiritual, then you go back to even if you gone from kindergarten to university. Why you have to come back to university to kindergarten again?
Okay, that's your view. Thank you. Let us hear others. Bliss, Ashwin, and Siri.
Hi, Shwam, dear Shwam, everyone, love you all. I think it's possible to be spiritual but not religious because I never been religious before. And when I fall in spirituality, I find something I will not find someone else because it reach a lot of my belief and everything. So I think it's possible to be spiritual but not religious, but to believe on supreme immortal power.
Okay, good. So also similar to what Sachiv said, let me hear if anybody has different views. Ashwin and Siri, and then we'll get into the depth of the importance of this conversation. It's an important conversation. So Ashwin, Siri.
Shivam Guruji.
Shiva.
Well, since I have been taking this path, spiritual path, I can safely say the religious but not spiritual question actually surrounds around rituals, and it's not about engaging oneself in seeking inner transformation, which is what I'm looking at. So that's why, from my point of view, I put religion at the back burner now.
Yep.
The reason I've done that is because I think I've grown quite a bit since I joined Zoom calls and other things that I've been doing over the last few years. So spiritual but not religious is basically personal growth, seeking inner transformation, and there are different ways of looking at it as well. Spiritual, religious is the practicing of religion is slightly different. It's cultural, and it's the motivation is different. Whereas this one, spiritual, it is what you do. Like, for example, making all these plans, making notes of what you're saying, and doing some research as well. So it is personal, inner self, and to reach the various stages of enlightenment. And right now, as you know, that I'm on the path. So I don't know where I am in terms of various stages, but that's why I believe that religion for me is a back burner. It's not in my daily life.
No, very good. You
Whereas
said your personal.
spiritual is in my daily life.
But let me ask you a question, since you've been so much transparent. So were you religious before?
Answer to that question is yes, to a certain extent, because my mother was very religious, whereas my father was more spiritual. So, I mean, we are talking about they have passed away a long time ago.
So you were both. Can I say you were both religious and spiritual?
To a certain extent, but not sort of devout, if you follow me,
Yeah.
because I
Okay.
was very much involved in my personal life of moving countries and doing work and everything. So I was very absorbed with my personal situation rather than uh, being really looking at it the way I'm looking at it now.
Okay. And now, do you do a little bit of religion now, or you have dropped it completely?
I haven't dropped it completely. I have a couple of mantras that my father had taught me when I was young, which have surfaced quite a bit. And it's when I say mantra, it's basically very simple. What we do when we do like prayers at the end of the day or end of the Zoom call is similar to that.
Okay, good. So I'm just asking to get clear perspective. See, at the end of this call, everybody on this call is spiritual, but we are trying to get clarity about how religion plays a role before we are spiritual, after we are spiritual. That's the learning from today's call. So let us thank you, Ashwin, for that. And Siri, it is helping people get perspective. So I'm just going to ask a few questions to bring perspective for everybody. Yes, Siri.
No. Actually, some guests also, I have made them also sit and listen to this call.
Very good, very good, very good. Yeah.
They are also interested in this.
Okay. Very good.
My answer is religion is important for spirituality, and spirituality. Once you go to spirituality, you can leave the religion. But both are means one. First, you have to cross the religion to come to spirituality. Once
Correct.
you come to spirituality, you need not go back to religion. That is my understanding.
But you were very religious, right? Once upon a time.
Very, very.
So you were religious. Then how did you become spiritual?
By coming to this call.
Okay.
Because I will tell you one thing. Yeah, as you said yesterday, I think I was seeing God outside. Now I am searching God inside. So
Okay.
religion means I was searching God outside. Anyway, searching God was there. See, whatever you say. So now I am searching inside only. Only inside. Now I am not searching outside.
How much religion you are still following?
No, I don't. Now I have left it.
You left it completely.
It is gone. I should not say I left. That left me.
No, nothing wrong. Let me tell you. Do you know I have left religion completely, or I have not left?
You have left because you see God through. That is what even I tell. Yesterday, some days before that, Atmanand was telling. I am telling, instead of doing rituals, he is one hour. If he is in meditation, that is also spirituality. I can't understand how his house is not. Anyway, I don't want to go into that depth. Generally, I am telling you. instead of going outside, same time I'm spending inside. So my
That's
sadhana
very
is
good.
very much.
But
That's what I
but
want.
then but why I am still going to the temple? Why am I going to the temple?
Through Shiva, I don't know you are praying through. So even I am praying, but I am praying through. I don't require any photos, any
No,
murti.
good. I am going to temple, but I am not religious.
Yes, that is what I want to do.
Yeah.
I am not going to temples at all because since I am seeing inside itself, I don't feel the necessity. It is not that I don't go or should not go. I
Is
don't know,
there
it's not happen.
is there anything wrong doing a religious sadhana? That
No,
is what we should learn at the end of this call. Is there
nothing,
anything wrong
nothing
doing
wrong.
yeah.
Sadhana you have to do. Should be spiritual. That is, you have to see God inside, then you have to see God as everywhere. And it
Okay.
has really changed. And by God's grace, my husband also supports me. So it's very good. Life is going on very beautiful after joining your call. I feel it is all our what we say and what we think. Same thing, but our mindset has changed. That is what I should say.
Okay.
Previously,
Okay. Thank you. Siraj, Bliko, God's Will, Yogini, and Shiva, Aham Brahma, Samatma, Kadika, Sundar, Renuka. Okay. Come on, Siraj.
Shivam, sir.
Shiva.
So maybe a short answer. Religious can help to become spiritual as a starting part, but not necessary. A person can become spiritual without religion also.
Correct.
So I say religion is basically local. Religions are made based on the situation, based by somebody, some belief system. But if I say spiritual, it is a global, is a bigger space basically. So that is something maybe what I feel so.
So what you're saying is very right. But you know why? A lot of people, they say, I am spiritual when they are religious.
No.
And some people say I am religious when actually they don't say I am religious. But some people think it is wrong to be religious when you are spiritual.
So
So
if you remember in one of your podcast, maybe one lady I forgot the name. There was some discussion. Maybe you say kirtan or some bhajan, but what is beyond this? You was telling about your father and mother, your parents' example. They are just stuck to only puja or maybe bhajan or something. We have to find something beyond this. So once a religion person goes in depth, but after some time there is nothing additional things coming basically.
actually, let me tell you,
Uh,
you cannot attain enlightenment holding on to religion.
yes, I agree with you.
So if you don't leave religion, you cannot be enlightened. Okay.
So,
Bliko. Thank you.
thank you.
Bliko and God's will.
Shivoham, love you all. So today's podcast, sorry, the Instagram was very good. I see Buddha and actor Buddha also influenced by Buddha's role,
He's
which is very
very
important.
divine person. Huh? I mean,
Correct.
he's
And
actor,
I'm
but
inspired to see that serial also now.
you know what? He doesn't
Yeah.
know he is divine.
Correct. Oh my God.
He doesn't even know, I'm telling you, but you please watch and you tell me that serial.
Yeah, I'll watch definitely.
Ah.
So, and one more point I want to make. You are about to say, so it was my my turn to speak that you can not be enlightened without religion, and with religion also you cannot be enlightened. So that is your sentence, right? And it is very true that you
Yeah.
need ABCD to learn the language. But if you stuck to ABCD, you will never learn the language and you will never grow. So this is like a stepping stone to go to achieve our target, which is Prabhu Pana Yahi Maksad hai. If you want to get that Maksad, actually religious also start with the Prabhu only. But then it goes circle round by taking right turn, and then that becomes a wrong turn, and you just go into the circle. That is a problem of religious. But those who really, get the Sakti from that Bhakti, and they get realization that the God is Sakti, then they are out of the religion. They are automatically in spirituality without knowing, and they get that, target of enlightenment or And that is what it is important. Otherwise, only sticking to the religious will never make you, grow. That's my
Okay.
submission.
Good. Well said, Brigo. Thank you. God's will. God's will.
Shivohang Sip, thank you for taking
Yes.
this.
Yes, sir.
Very honored to see you. Yes, I don't think that, I think there is a gradual evolution. I think everybody agrees this, but from the unenlightened ego to the enlightened ego, I used to call it from meti to neti. Meti,
Okay.
meti means me, neti means not me.
Lovely. Yeah, very good.
So religion is about I am this, I am that, and then neti is I am not this, I am not that. So this is a big transformation.
Beautiful.
But
Very, very beautifully said.
I think,
Will, what you said something very profound. Because in religion, all the time you're saying, God, I am coming to you. God, I am offering flowers to you. God, I am doing this to you. All the time the I is there. Continue, Will. I didn't want to interrupt you. Continue.
yes. So I think there's a gradual transformation, and I see that even in enlightenment, everything happens gradually. There are moments of insight, but even you have admitted this enlightenment takes place in two stages: the Atman first, then Brahman. And
Absolutely.
you've also willingly admitted that for a while you had the Shiva Lingam with you. You used to take it on your trips, and then one day you announced that you no longer. So this is no surprise, but I notice amongst enlightened people that they sometimes develop a very cynical attitude to religion. They say religion is bad.
No, should not do that. Should not do that.
I think that's a very hard view, actually. And I think maybe some people get hurt by religion and then they come up with these reasons. But I think in general, people do vary. I like to see a gradual progression.
I think truly enlightened people will never criticize religion because they know religion is the basic foundation on which they have grown into spirituality. Right,
Yes.
Will? So we should not, no truly enlightened person will criticize religion. In fact, for some time, I used to think, oh, religion, what is religion for such brief period of time? And then I realized it was a wrong way of me looking at it. And I changed my way to it. And yes, I don't, I like to be very honest and upfront. If I'm carrying a shivling, I tell you. If I stop it, I tell you. I have no hidden agenda with all of you.
Yes. Well, I don't think there's anything wrong, Carrie. I mean, because you also participate in temple activities, and I don't think it's right, just to say you mustn't do religion. It's not. It's not. It's none of our business, And if you've got no ego, then why does it matter? There are some very famous religious people who are also enlightened. So
I tell people the example of the pole vault. Religion is like that pole. You're running with that pole to jump over a huge target. But when you want to jump over the target, you have to leave the pole. If you hold on to the pole, then you can't jump over the target.
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. Thank you, God's will. Very nice. Your statements are very contributive. Yogini?
Shivoham, sir.
Shivoham?
So religion is, we are looking outward. And in spirituality, we are going inward. So once we go inside, there is no need to again go out and search for God.
Correct. But to go inside, we need to go sometimes outside to start the journey inside.
Yes, that is right.
Otherwise, which God are we talking about? To get to Shivoham, we need Om Namah Shivaya. To get to Krishnoham, we need Krishna. And then from Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Yes. Then you go to Krishnoham. So this is a journey. And who told? Sometimes you don't need it. You don't need to start the spiritual journey, but to end the spiritual journey, you need to understand that God is Sip. It's very important to understand God is Sip. Okay. Good, Yogini. Thank you. We have done Shiva and Aham Brahma.
Shivoham Guruji.
Yes, sir.
Either religious or spirituality, these are just labels. What is important is realization. So, and what is the crux of both the things is devotion.
Correct.
So without devotion, either you do a spiritual sadhana, it is very dry. It is not going to bring you realization.
Correct.
So what is if any act of devotion, whether it is a ritual or anything, a religious activity, there is if it brings out a realization in you, we can encourage that.
Of course. But I hope you are clear, Shiva, what we are talking about. What you're saying is 100% correct. But if you keep on doing religion till the rest of your life, will you attain realization?
I think a person who realizes something, he will move a step forward. He doesn't stick
Good.
to the.
So let me tell you. You know Hindi, Shiva?
It is a step by step realization. It is
You
not
know
that.
you know Hindi,
No, Guruji.
but you know the meaning of mukti.
Yeah, I know the meaning of it.
Mukti means moksha, like that. No, then for
Yeah.
mukti they say you need anubhuti. Anubhuti means
Yeah.
realization. Okay.
Yeah.
And for anubhuti you need shakti. Shakti means power. And sometimes for shakti you need bhakti. So
Okay.
devotion. So if you have devotion, devotion will create that power, will create that realization, which will give you liberation.
Yeah.
Got it? So
Yeah,
in
got it.
English, you need devotion before you can get realization and liberation. What is power in acronym? The rhyming word, I'm not getting power. Okay. So you need devotion to create that illumination, which will give you realization, which will give you ultimately liberation. Good. Very, very beautifully said, Siva.
Yeah, and also like actually spiritual people, they look down on devotees.
Look down means
Yeah, they look down. They think that what are they are fools. Why
no,
are
no,
they
no, no, no.
that
Then they are not.
that
They
is
are, no. They should not be. Spiritual people should not look down.
yeah, what I understand is a devotee is a very intelligent person.
A devotee is a bhakta. A bhakta is loved by God, and
Yeah.
a bhakta is the one who will ultimately be led onto the path.
Yeah.
A person without any devotion for the Supreme, very difficult for him to get mukti or moksha. Okay?
Yeah.
Thank you, Siva.
Thank you.
I am
Thank you.
Brahma.
Shivam Guruji.
Shivoham.
Guruji, so as you have taught us, religion is the first step, that is the
Yes.
kindergarten.
Yes.
And until and unless you don't go to the kindergarten, you cannot go to the 10th standard.
Absolutely.
So, Guruji, it is a journey. There are 8 stages. So, I think that a mumukshutva, where we develop love for the God. And
Correct.
once you become a jigyasu, after that, we start searching where is God, who is God. We start asking questions. And then we evolve in the journey and we become spiritual. So, Guruji, my answer is that religion is the first step. So, it is necessary to develop love for the God and attaining the purpose of life, that is moksha.
So good. So you are saying, can we be religious, not spiritual? Spiritual. So you are saying we cannot be spiritual and not religious. You're making one very new first time in the call. You are saying to be spiritual, we need to be religious. Though
Yes,
other people have
Guruji.
told indirectly, you're telling very directly.
Yes, Guruji. So,
Very
it is the
good.
first step.
Yeah, I mean, who just now previously somebody told, who was it? I don't know, but yes, I think you are right. I think was it just before Brahma? Siva also told the same thing just before you. So both of you have told very specifically. Thank you,
Thank you, Guruji.
Brahma and Siva, bringing a new perspective. So we have got now Samatma and Kanika.
Shivoham,
Shivoham.
allows it that manifests at all these divine souls on this call.
Thank you for saying that.
Talking about myself, from religion, which was my kindergarten, I have come to the master's degree of spirituality.
Good.
Now I will go back to the religious rituals and all that which I was doing. And whatever is I'm not doing, I'm doing it without any fear. I have no fear now. I pray to sip. But my prayer is different. I say, you know what is best, let thy will be done. But without religion, we wouldn't have come here. But the thing is, spirituality is something beyond religion.
Correct.
And there are so many religions advocating, I mean, they are telling about so many gods, so many religions. But spirituality is only one, which is telling you the ultimate truth.
Yeah.
So once you are at this level, as you said, we were with that pole vault, which we have to let go and which we have let go. But that was what has actually brought us till here. So always in gratitude for that. But we have left our pole vault and gone forward.
Without the pole, could we jump to the top?
No, no. But we have to let go at that moment, correct moment.
If you don't let go, you will never jump on top. You will never jump over.
Yes.
So that's why some of these analogies are very important. We should not forget some of the analogies. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Samatma. Kanika. Kanika Sundar Renuka.
Namaste to everyone, Sangatji, and so blessed to be back. AiR, namaskar.
Yes.
I just want to apologize. Last time I got so excited when I was sharing, so I'll try to be a little bit more elegant and graceful as we are, talking about consciousness. So how I see it is, I see it like a map. In my head, I see a map. So there is Maya, okay, which is religion. I am not saying it's good or bad, but there is a certain sort of, you could say, externalized direction, and we are directed towards the inner self through this. Now, in this level, a lot of times there is a lot of manipulation that can happen. There can be all kinds of, you will always need somebody who will have to guide you in order to reach the higher consciousness. Okay, there's also sometimes, if you see the shadow side of all this, there can be some negative things also, but it's just how it is. If you just see it, they say sab maya hai, it is like that. Then when we go little higher from religion, which is religious brainwashing also happens. So I'm not talking about dharam, I'm just saying religion. We go to Mahamaya, which is basically spirituality. Now, in this level, we get like God, which is Brahma, Vishnu, Mahesh, or we can say, the Father, the Son, the Holy Ghost, generator, operator, destroyer. But all the, you could say, incarnations, the gurus, the great masters, like, AiR, and so many more incarnations and great, yogis who are doing their work on earth, and they are guiding people. They're not like you can't say they're just enlightened beings, and we come in contact, we get blessed. When we go higher from this level, we go to the level of yoga maya, where we basically are rising above. We lift the veil and we go into the science of, God. And when we go to the science of God, we realize that everything is love, peace, and truth. And basically, from Maya, if we want to rise from religion to spirituality and to the science of God, to science of divinity, we basically have to learn to get connected with the self and keep trusting the self and keep rising above. This is my little understanding of this.
No, good. Unfortunately, you're giving a very deep, very long session, so I can't. Yeah, but what you say is good. Only one point I want to comment on. While you use the word Maya, sometimes the word Maya can be misleading. So when I was talking to Buddha in the serial today, when I used the word mythological, he said, "Can I request you not to use the word mythological? Let us use the word historical." So I said, "Okay, let's use the word historical." Because mythological may mean it's a myth.
Yes.
And Maya may mean sometimes it's not true. No, true. Maya is actually manifestation. So that's all I'm commenting. Thank you. Well said, Sundar Giri, Renuka, Mohan, and Siba. Shubham, sir. Shubham. So, before answering your question, first of all, you have to be very clear about the religion and spirituality. What is religion and what is spirituality? And you have to know the differences as well between these two. So speak a little louder. What is, according to you, what is religion and what is spirituality? Speak louder and speak faster because it's taking a lot of time for your voice to come. Please speak. Yeah, so first of all, you have to understand the meaning itself of these two terms. What is so please explain. Please tell me what is the difference in religion and spirituality as per you? Yeah. In my understanding, spirituality is the complete package of being enlightened. It has the complete package. It has the complete path. That is the spirituality, and this is the
science of reality actually.
And
There is no
religion?
super.
And what is religion?
Yeah, the religion is it is not the complete package of being enlightened. Maybe like 40%, 40%. Some religion may have 40% only. 40% of the science of being enlightened. Some religion may have 40, like this.
So I will comment on that. I will comment on that before I go to the next speaker. But do you think we can be religious but not spiritual, and spiritual but not religious?
Yes, actually, we can be both in the beginning. But when we upgrade our level, then we may drop the religion.
Okay, good.
We have to drop the religion.
Okay.
When we grow our level.
Okay, good. Thank you. Thank you, Sundar. I'm just going to thank you, Sundar. We'll go to Renuka, but quickly, I'd like to respectfully tell what Sundar told. Sundar has told something which, out of all due respect, I want to make you understand. What is religion? Religion is an organized way of praying to God. Religion is an organized way of praying to a particular God. It may be Hinduism, Buddhism, Jainism, Christianity. So it is an organized way of prayer. Therefore, it has a scripture, it has rituals, it has superstitions, teaches you faith, hope, trust, it teaches you enthusiasm. So religion is good. But the problem with religion is it does not take you to spirituality. Sundar told it has got 30-40%. No, it has got religion. Spirituality is a science of the spirit. So when you are talking of the science of the spirit, then you have to drop religion, because religion has got no science. Religion is belief. And when you believe, you don't realize. When you realize, you don't believe. You don't believe you have a nose on your face. I believe I have a nose. No, you don't believe you have a nose. You have realized you can hold the nose, you can touch your nose. But religion will tell you that there is a God somewhere up there in Swarga and Vaikuntha and Kailasa. No, in spirituality is science of the spirit. Thank you for that, Renuka. I just put a perspective for those who are on the call. We have Renuka, Mohan, Siba, Atmanand.
Shivam Guruji.
Shiva.
To a lot of last speaker has told, like it is a structure part which I was supposed to say, like it's a structure part, it binds you completely, and spirituality is a you become a path, as you are a path for us, so you become a path. So that is what I have to say, Guruji.
Okay, good. Your spirituality is a science of the spirit, and then you have a spiritual mentor. The spiritual mentor makes you realize you are the divine. You are Atma, you are Paramatma, you are the soul, you are God. If you believe in the master, then you can reach your destination faster. But if you are back to religion, then there's disaster. Because the religion will never let you realize God. In religion, if you realize God, then the religion will stop. Because unka dhanda band ho jayega. The religion, nobody will go to religion. Okay, good, Renuka. Mohan, Siba, Atmanand. Mohan?
Yeah. Love to you, Guruji, and love to all the ships, in our group.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Like, ship Ashwin said, I would like to keep religion in the back burner, because, all religions are man-made. There is no doubt about that. All religions are man-made. Ship is nowhere involved, in making the religion.
Yeah.
So that being the case, religion can be a tool. It can be a process, if you believe in Toto. But, but before that, we need to understand, what are the basic principles, of religion. Like you said, religion can lead us, to thus far and no further.
Very good.
No.
Very beautiful. You said one word, very good word. Religion is a tool. Very good word. Religion is a tool. But with a tool, you can repair the TV, but with the tool, you cannot see the TV. You cannot see the picture on the tool.
Yeah. No, but Prabhuji, I would like to withdraw the word, tool, but I would like to say, it is a process, it can be a process.
No, don't worry about the words. Religion is a method. Religion is a method to reach spirituality. But you cannot attain God with religion.
Yes, definitely.
And you cannot attain God without religion.
Yes, true, Guruji. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Siba.
Yeah, thank you.
Siba, Atmanand, and Siva.
Pranam Guruji. Four times I have changed my statement, Guruji. Because all of them are covering those points. Now I made new points, Guruji. Being spiritual, the spiritual person will say, I am soul, soul is sip, I am sip, and we all are sip. But religious person will say, I am identity, you are identity, we all are identities. He won't believe in this statement, Guruji. Secondly, Guruji, being religious creates duality, Guruji. Tera, mera, me and mine.
Very good point.
And truly spiritual will say, we all are one. So we all are soul. Then thirdly, Guruji, spiritual person will say, a spiritual person who is truly enlightened will not be religious, Guruji. This is a sign of enlightened person, Guruji. And religious person will say, I am proud to be Jain, hum Jain hai, ahimsa परमो धर्म है. He will believe in this. बाकी के सब ऐसे पानी कम चाय ऐसे दूध और गुरुजी and गुरुजी last point गुरुजी की कहाँ पे गए हाँ और and this is his ego कि I am Jain. If that ego makes us stand tall like a wall, Guruji, and because of that he cannot be enlightened in his lifetime, Guruji. So again chakki piecing and again coming down.
Very good. Thank you. Well said, Siba. Atmanand.
Thank you.
Well,
Guruji.
correct. Sahi bola.
Thank you, Guruji.
Atmanand.
Yeah, Shivam Guruji.
Sure.
No, I think the topic has been well covered. So I'm just stating my understanding. I just want you to confirm it. So what we are telling is religion can be a starting point. But
Yes.
when we are religious, we are not spiritual.
Correct.
And then we have to rise to spiritual. So when we are spiritual, then we are no longer religious.
Correct.
And we have to be spiritual if we want to realize.
Correct.
Okay.
Wait, not over. Wait.
Okay.
So you have to understand that it's good to be religious in the beginning. But I was religious for 40 years. But after being religious, if you want to be spiritual, it's taking an exit from the highway of religion. Religion is the kindergarten. The university is spirituality. We must understand some basic things. You cannot be sitting in university and kindergarten at the same time.
Correct.
And when you are in university, you don't have to go back to kindergarten. But you don't have to throw away all you learned in kindergarten.
That's a very important point.
I said I want to put everything in clear. I want to put everything in perspective. I told, right? So don't condemn ABCD. Just because some child is learning A B C D E F G. Don't go and tell the child, "Hey, you bekoof, what you are learning ABCD, man?" I mean, you also learned ABCD, na? ABCD is important, but a university student cannot be doing A B C D. Problem is 70-year-old, 80-year-old, still we are going on. Hare Krishna. Thinking Krishna is in Vaikuntha. Nothing wrong in saying Hare Krishna. But you must say it in yoga, bhakti yoga. So it's not so easy to get the picture today, final picture, but that's why I'm explaining it again and again and again in everybody's answer. Okay, I hope Atman, you got a clear picture.
Yeah, I think you added two more points, which I didn't say. So that was very good. One is you said that we should not condemn religion. Yeah. And what we have learned in religion also, we need not forget it, or we need not, let go.
Different people, last point, Atman, different people may follow different sadhanas.
Correct.
A spiritual person may have a sadhana of doing abhishek. What is wrong in that? Provided he knows the abhishek is not for that lingam and for the Shiva. He is doing that sadhana as a bhakti sadhana. Nothing wrong. Provided he is in consciousness. Siva Bliko Rajanan. Thank you, Atman. Good inputs. So it's good when many people talk and many people give their opinions. Yes, Siva.
Yeah. Shivam Guruji, there is some connection problem. That is why my video is not on.
No problem.
Okay. As you said, without kindergarten, we cannot reach university. But religion can be a helpful tool. It can be a stepping stone for our spiritual growth. But once we are in the spiritual path, spirituality transcends external forms of worship, rituals, and everything, and
Correct.
emphasizes the purpose of life to find out the God within.
Correct.
So I feel that religion, even after coming.
So are you religious now?
No, I'm not religious, but as you said, I see Sip through Shiva. Even I have started on that path. I feel that I am seeing not the idol, but that Sip is the source behind that.
Okay,
that has started. That feeling has started.
Okay,
I have
good,
that
Shiva.
feeling.
Very good. Happy to
Thank
hear. Thank you. Thank you. Bliko,
Thank you.
Bliko, Rajanand, Partha, and Sacred Room. Yes, please. Unmute, Bliko, unmute. Please unmute, Bliko.
Yeah, now you can hear. Okay.
Yes.
So I want to add only one point that religious is a slow process. It takes longer time, and it can be a dangerous that you will circle and waste your time. Whereas spirituality is a direct, easy, logical part which can give you definite direction, and you can be, get enlightened easily, faster. And the most important thing is that we don't have time. So our choice should be spiritual.
Okay, I listened to you carefully, but I want to make one comment, okay? So what you're saying is right. But if there is a mumukshu, if there's a real bhakti like Mirabai, then the deep devotion can be equally powerful as just direct spiritual path. Not ordinary bhakti, not this time pass bhakti. But if there is, like how I was Shiva Bhakt, I was a Shiva Bhakt of no ordinary, I was not a, who told me one day, Sadak Chhap Shiva Bhakt. I was not like that, just one, क्या बोलते वीरेश जी का मतलब क्या है सड़क छाप शिव just let him explain, he is a Hindi professor, he is a Hindi master. वीरेश जी थोड़ा explain करो सड़क छाप क्या मतलब है? अनम्यूट कीजिए.
हाँ प्रभु जी एकदम लो लेवल का, उसको कुछ आता नहीं है, बस ऐसे ही घूम रहा है जैसा स्ट्रीट डॉग की तरह, उसको कुछ आता नहीं है, कोई जानकारी नहीं है उसे. जी
तो आप नेक्स्ट बात कर सकते हैं बिकॉज आपको प्रमोशन मिल गया. तो द पॉइंट इज दैट आई थिंक इफ देयर इज lot of bhakti in which there is shakti, and that bhakti can give shakti and anubhuti and mukti. So keep in mind that possibility is there. I just want to add that point.
Yeah, that possibility is there because your bhakti become bhakti yoga when there is no duality.
Correct. No, correct.
Yeah,
but I'm just saying, let's not underestimate the power of bhakti. That's all I'm telling you.
Power of bhakti and requirement of bhakti is an essential part, but it will take longer time. That's my.
So because you told no that direct enlightenment is a direct path. So you can have one direct path like this also. You can have one direct path like this also.
Cynical path, round.
Thank you, Viresh ji. Then after Viresh, we will come to Rajanand.
हाँ, प्रणाम प्रभु जी.
प्रणाम.
प्रभु जी, हम मेरे विचार से कि जनरली स्पिरिचुअल होने के लिए रिलीजियस स्टेट से आगे जाना पड़ता है, लेकिन ऐसा संभव है कि एक व्यक्ति रिलीजियस ना हो और स्पिरिचुअल हो, लेकिन उसको हमेशा सात्विक स्टेट, जो तामस रजस और सात्विक है, सात्विक स्टेट में होना आवश्यक है. तमस और रजस के गुणों से वो ऊपर उठ गया हो तो वो स्पिरिचुअल हो सकता है, रिलीजियस ना हो, जो मैं समझ पा रहा हूँ. बाकी तो आप, उसका मतलब यही है कि सात्विक स्टेट का कि वो सबको अपने जैसा समझे, कि भाई किसी का दुख नहीं करेगा, तकलीफ नहीं देगा, झगड़ेगा नहीं, है ना, अपना एक तरीके से जिसे हम लोग नैतिकता एथिक्स बोलते हैं उस पे वो चलेगा, है. और वो कर्म
एक मिनट आज आपने मुझे घुमा दिया तो मैं थोड़ा आपको, मैं घूम गया आपको, तो एक मिनट
प्रभु क्षमा करें.
नहीं, एक मिनट, ठीक है
जी.
तो आपके बिकॉज हमारे जो जूम मेंबर्स हैं उनको कंफ्यूजन नहीं होना चाहिए, इसलिए मैं आपको रोक दिया. देखिए जो तमासिक है, क्या वो पूजा कर सकता है?
नहीं, पूजा तो कर सकता है, वो स्लो है ना, आलसी से बोलते हैं.
नहीं ठीक है, लेकिन वो रिलीजियस हो सकता है, धार्मिक हो सकता है. जो राजासिक है वो भी धार्मिक हो सकता है.
हो सकता है.
लेकिन जो सात्विक है वो ही आध्यात्म की तरफ आगे बढ़ेगा.
वही बढ़ेगा। हाँ
ये आप बोलना चाहते
बिल्कुल।
हैं, करेक्ट?
हाँ कि आगे वही बढ़ेगा, वो रिलीजियस ना भी हो। रिलीजियस का मतलब है ना कि पूजा ना करता हो, अभिषेक ना करता हो, मंत्र जाप ना भी करता हो, लेकिन अगर वो सात्विक स्टेट में है तो वो मतलब स्पेशल हो सकता है, जैसा मैं समझ पा रहा हूँ। बाकी आप बताएंगे।
मैं थोड़ा करेक्शन में थोड़ा उसको एडिशन किया क्लैरिटी के लिए, कोई लोग मिसअंडरस्टैंड ना करें। तो सही बात है, जो आपने कहा सही बात है। थैंक यू।
धन्यवाद प्रभु।
राजानंद है, राजानंद नेक्स्ट। राजानंद है, अनम्यूट राजानंद। राजानंद, is there? Is there? Not there. राजानंद अगर नहीं है तो फिर पार्था। राजानंद हाथ ऊपर कीजिए, आप दिख नहीं रहे। यस पार्था।
नमस्ते शिवोहम।
शिवोहम।
मेरा अंडरस्टैंडिंग में जो है, व्हाट आई अंडरस्टैंड इज दैट रिलीजियस इज द establishment of connect or a connection in between me and God in the totally outsider world. Whatever the God it I love, making the bridge, making the connection, praying to a God, following the rituals, and spirituality always I do feel it's my point of view, maybe I wrong, that it starts from the self discovery, who I am, from where I came, what my own needs, and finally reach this destination that the God which I am looking in the outside world, it's inside me.
100% correct. Very good.
End age of the spirituality. I feel that I am the kindergarten regarding the spirituality, but that's my understanding. I am not sure I am good or mother. My understanding is proper or not proper, or right or not right.
Your understanding is proper, but you have listened to everybody in the call. You have understood what everybody is talking, right?
Yes.
You have any confusion, or there is no confusion?
No. I have the clarity. I feel that there is 100 steps in a temple to reach the self-realization that God is inside us. So
very good.
First steps is going through the religious phase.
Very
Through
good.
religious, we get the understanding of the clarity, because until unless we are not getting clarity in the preliminary stage, we are not get the actual clarity, crystal clarity from the top edge. So we have to go through the process, the path. The path is going through the religious establishment, religious connection with the God. That is
Perfect.
my.
Yeah, perfectly okay. I like to invite Sri Nagesh Katuri, the new guest, and then Rajanand, next Rajanand.
I have a question. May I ask, sir?
Yes, sir. You're through?
Question.
Yeah, please ask.
Sir,
Sri Nagesh, you're next. Yeah.
May I?
Yes, Partha.
Yes.
Please ask.
Maybe the basic questions. How I can get rid of the fear of the future failure, or sometimes overthinking that's sometimes hampered in my normal life. So can you please guide me to how I can overcome?
The fear of failure and overthinking are both created by mind, M-I-N-D. Mind is nothing but a bundle of toxic thoughts. The mind is misery, M-I-N-D means misery, ignorance, negativity, and desires. Because of the mind, you are having all these problems. But tomorrow, if you ask a question, tomorrow or at 8 o'clock, I will spend 10 minutes explaining to you. Please ask the question at 8 o'clock. I will spend a lot of time explaining to you this in detail. All right?
Yes, sir. One more thing, how I get rid of the soul ego suffering. Sometimes whatever you yesterday discussed, after that I have a self conversation for the long time. And then I realize that most of the time I suffer from my ego. So
this mind fellow is creating the ego.
Okay.
So you need to ask me question at 8 o'clock. I need to give you 10 minutes time to explain in detail, since you're a newcomer. Okay. Thank you. Sri Nagesh is another newcomer. Welcome. I think I'm not seeing you on the call before. Is it your first call, or have you attended before?
This is my first call. And,
Welcome.
And I'm learning a lot of things in this first session. And then I would also like you to please forgive me if I ask what might seem to be a very stupid question.
No, please ask any question.
Yes, sir. So my understanding of whatever as a layman was, see, when we talk about religion, yes, one can relate it to the monotheistic forms, of the religions that we all know. I don't want to get into that. But then when it comes to I'm a Hindu. What I understand is Hinduism is basically a way of life, Sanatana Dharma, and not a religion. And here we're talking about religion, and how different would that be according to you? If, as a Hindu and following the Sanatana Dharma, I'm doing the prayers, I'm doing bhajans, I'm doing chanting, which is all the kindergarten stage, as what I understand. Definitely, one slow and steadily works towards the spiritual level. So
I'll
my
explain.
question,
Yeah, I'll explain. How did you come to this call? Who brought you to this call?
sir, I actually was just googling around, and then I came across your channel, and
You
then
got the number.
immediately I registered for the
Okay, very good. Now let me explain to you. The moment you say I'm a Hindu, you become religious. A Sanatani is not a Hindu. A Sanatani is an Atma. The moment you are an Atma, you are not bound to a religion. His hand has gone down. I could not see it. Okay. Okay. I hope you are there on the call. I'm not seeing.
Yes, Guruji, I can hear you definitely.
Okay. So the moment you are a Sanatani, the Sanatani does not. For example, Sanatan Dharma believes that God is nameless, formless, birthless, deathless, beginningless, endless.
Yes.
But the moment it became Hinduism, it became Brahma, Vishnu, Shiva. Then it became Ganapati, Hanuman, the 33 million or crores or whatever. So see, Nagesh, since it's your first call, I'm requesting you to join few more calls to get clarity.
Sure.
The Sanatan Dharma, I have explained in a book, it's in 12 words, the Mahavakyas of the Vedas and the Upanishads, which are not religious. It says, Neti Neti Tattvamasi. Means you are not Sri Nagesh. You are not the body. You are not the mind. You are the Atma. And the Atma is Paramatma. Now, when Sanatan Dharma could not read and the masses could not understand Sanatan Dharma, it got into a dharma of Hinduism. It became a step lower to climb to Sanatan Dharma.
Okay.
Am I making sense to you? I hope you're understanding what I'm saying.
Yes, of course, yes.
But all I'm saying is, if you come on the call for 1 month, I can guarantee you will be awakened to the truth. But you need to come 1 month regularly. Where do you live?
Definitely, I'll do that, Guruji. Definitely.
Where do you live?
I'm in Delhi. I live in Delhi.
So please, my request is, because you seem to be very devout, so come on the call. And if
Sure,
you my books under AiR Atma and Ravi are free on the Google Play download. You can get many, just download if you're free. But if you come on this call 8 o'clock every day, you are bound to get answers to your questions.
Thank you,
But I hope
Guruji.
I've answered. Thank you. I hope I've answered my
You have.
primary question.
Yes, Guruji, definitely. And then anyway, I'm going to download all the PDFs.
Yeah, and come on the
read
call.
up.
Please come on the call. Okay.
Yes, sure. Thank you, Guruji.
Rajanand, and after Rajanand, we have Raghunath Swami, who's new. So Rajanand. सर बोलो शिवोहम. आपका आवाज नहीं आ रहा. आपका अनम्यूट है लेकिन आवाज नहीं आ रहा है. अनम्यूट है. हाँ, अनम्यूट कीजिए फिर और एक बार. अनम्यूट है. अनम्यूट अगेन. हाँ बोलिए. नहीं, आपका साउंड नहीं है. तो प्लीज चेक. रघुनाथ स्वामी. Try again, Rajanand, if it comes back. Otherwise, tomorrow. Raghunath Swami, please unmute.
Hello, sir. My name is Gunashila. I'm Raghunath's spouse speaking. I'm just
Yes,
using my
Gunashila.
husband's Zoom ID.
No problem.
This is my first time on the call. I came across you when I was watching Curly Tales, and I was shook by the interview that you gave in Curly Tales. I don't have contribution to the topic that you have brought up today, sir, but I have some question in my mind. Can I ask that?
Please ask. Any question.
So I follow Sadhguru. I follow some of the sadhanas that he has told. And apart from Sadhguru, I've never come across any enlightened being other than who has done yoga or sadhana for some time. And when I saw your interview, and when you said you were 40 years, then you suddenly shut down all that you had, which was going at a peak, is not a easy thing for any layman. But still, you took that call at that point in time. I don't know how you made that call. And you spent 5 years, is what I understand, post that researching all of it. And then when you were on a flight, you realized. So I am a working professional. I am a mother of a 4-year-old. I have my own commitments and all of it. I'm doing my sadhana. I did see your interview where you said if you just have the need and not the greed, then you will be able to do one thing. Second thing, I don't know if we have to devote that much amount of time that you have given for your spirituality, that you actually got enlightened, which is a very great, which is a dream for many of us, and we are just not able to get there. So I had this question, like, can't we reach there with our day in and day out routine, because I cannot leave this family affair.
So, Gunashila, welcome to the call. And this call is every day at 8 o'clock. Thank you for joining.
Yes, sir.
So, point number one, any human being can be enlightened. You don't have to live up your child. You don't have to give up your job. But you have to have a deep passion for enlightenment. You have to follow a path, a single directed path. I also did it. If you have a guide, then you can do it by working and being a mother. If you don't have a guide, very difficult. But for example, if you come on this call every day, 8 o'clock, without fail, I normally guarantee in 30 days awakening. Awakening means getting completely awakened of who I am, what I am. But it means commitment. So can you come on this call every day? I don't know. Because if you can come one day, not come one day, then you will not have the intense gyan, what you need on the call. Okay. So,
Okay.
so if you come every day, at least if you miss once in a way, it's different. But if I were you, enlightenment is to awaken, is to switch on the light. And anybody can switch on the light provided they have an intellect. And the intellect is activated when you go from a state of mind, which is ignorance, to a state of chitta, which is consciousness. So today I can only explain so much because the call time is over. I have to close and do a 2-minute meditation. But if you come tomorrow, then definitely I can answer you many more questions. But tomorrow, day after tomorrow, any day. But we will definitely be able to answer all your questions. I have answered your question. Can you be enlightened? Yes, you can be. Have I answered your question for today?
Sure, sir. I have some more, but I can take it in the next call, since
Please
we have
join
just 2
from
minutes.
join from tomorrow. And I'm sorry, but if you come with the idea of Raghunath, I will still greet you as Raghunath only. Okay.
Sure, sir.
Thank you,
No
Guru.
problem. Name
Thank
is
you,
just
Guru
an
Sheila.
identity.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Last question. Thank you. Last question. We'll try Rajanand because time is over. Rajanand.
Shubham sir.
बोलिए sir.
Sir, जल्दी बोलूंगा sir. Sir, a true religious person is basically ritualistic and has devotion to the Ishtadeva, his god,
Correct.
religion. Of course, he is in duality.
Yes.
But if he is in the if he has intense bhakti or devotion, that can push him to the and or he can be that can wake up him to the concept of spirituality, that is non-duality, and then the religion will act as a boat and will take him to the other side of the river of spirituality, of the bank of spirituality. But he has to definitely leave the boat behind, because the boat cannot go along with him on the path of non-duality.
Namaskar. Very beautifully said. You gave the analogy. Thank you, Rajanand. Rajanand says religion is like a boat. You need the boat. But remember, you can go to the cross, you can reach the other side of the shore. But if you don't get off the boat, then you will be in the boat. And if either you can be in the boat or you can cross the shore. You decide you want to be in the boat, then you keep on saying Hare Krishna, Namah Shivaya, Hare Rama, Alleluia. You can keep on. Whether you say Alleluia, Hare Krishna, Hare Rama, Namah Shivaya, all mean the same. Spirituality will tell you that God lives in the temple of your heart. And I'm ending with a small little mantra because time is over. The administrator has no choice. Whoever puts your hand up, administrator will put your hand down. If administrator does not put the hand down, then the administrator will be changed. So the administrator doesn't want to be changed. So anybody put the hand up, administrator will put the hand down. So my dear friends, there's a beautiful song. Tattvamasi neti neti तुम हो वही ये नहीं तत्वमसि तत्त्वमसि नेति नेति तुम हो वही ये नहीं महावाक्य ये कहता है यही तुम एक आत्मा हो तन मन नहीं तत्त्वमसि नेति नेति the one who is saying this is not me. It's the Upanishads that say this is true. So I will see you on the call tomorrow at 8 with folded hands. I bow down to you.